Hi, everybody. Here with Bill Zito, the Monsters GM, assistant GM of the Blue Jackets. Thanks for taking some time for us here on day one of Prospect Development Camp here in Columbus. And first thing, just what are some of the things you hope to accomplish here over this week?
The focus of this camp is really not so much evaluation, but instruction. So when we had our dinner last night with the players, we urged them to take advantage of all the opportunities. We're presenting them a myriad of opportunities, both on ice and off ice, to learn, to help themselves get better. So for example, behind us, we have the skills and development session on the ice. Later today, we're going to have Rob Ramage speak about the perils of drinking and what happened in his life and how he's had to overcome some pretty significant obstacles. A visit to the Ronald McDonald House. We're going to visit the Columbus Zoo. That's a little bit of a treat here for the guys. But everything that we do is based upon leadership, character, getting better, and improving. So that's really our focus.
And so going off of that, a couple of things. Obviously, there's as much off the ice to teach guys on the ice about this integration into pro hockey and learning about what it is to become a professional.
It's exactly what it is. You hit it right on the head. Tomorrow at lunchtime, we're going to have some of our current Blue Jackets have a lunchtime roundtable, no management, just our players, our current players, to talk to these, I'll call them kids, these young men, about what advice they can give them about being a pro, developing into a National Hockey League player, little things from being on time to how to carry yourself around the vets to any number of social issues. Anything and everything is fair game. And our players are real excited about it because at the end of the day, the Brandon Dubinskis and Boone Jenners of our team, it's their team. So they now have a chance to mold the young guys coming up who are going to be their teammates and who they're going to need to rely on if we want to have long-term success.
Here with Bill Zito, and you look at the players that are here today, how much excitement is there just coming off the draft and have some of these top-end draft picks suiting up here and throwing on the Blue Jackets colors for the first time on the ice?
It's very exciting for us because the scouts, they work like mules during the year, and they're in cold rinks and snowy nights and travel great distances to uncover these young players. And to now see them here together and think what could be, it's really exciting. And for the players, too, to put on the NHL jersey and have the crest there and to get the instruction and be around it, it's exciting for everybody. It's kind of neat.
And some of the big picture things right now, I mean, how exciting is it? I know when we announced the affiliation between the Monsters and the Blue Jackets, there was a lot of excitement with it. That's carried on into the summer here, and how much of that synergy do you see coming into play going into the season and, well, really throughout the offseason, having this relationship between Cleveland and Columbus?
Well, it's been great. I know that they, post-relationship, they turned a number of us into Cavs fans. Probably a lot of people around the state jumped on the bandwagon there in the playoffs, but working with Kerry Buboltz has been awesome. Everybody there has been helpful, and it sort of seemed, it's one of those relationships that maybe you meet somebody in your life and you think, wow, it seems like we've been friends a long time and I've only known each other a short period of time. That's honestly, that's the feeling that we get, and we're just really excited for the facility and the fans, and Jock Calendar's going to stay and help and work with us, and it's great. And geographically, I mean, those benefits are paramount, and everyone's really, really excited.
And obviously, you were just announced as the GM of the Monsters, assistant GM of the Blue Jackets. What are some of the day-to-day things that come with your role, and especially with the new responsibilities?
Well, obviously the player management and working seamlessly between Columbus management and Cleveland. Now it's going to be I guess that's the best word to use, is seamless. So we'll be able to evaluate. It's so close, we're going to have someone from our management staff at almost every game. So day to day we'll manage a lot of the player personnel things, interact with the coaches, and I think most important, we're going to be able to communicate both with the coaching staff and the players, and they can communicate back with us because it's a draft and development system that we're using. So I think especially for the players, to be able to communicate and understand what our goals are. Are you maintaining the path towards those goals? Are you off a little bit? If so, why? Can we get you back on the rails? If you're on the rails, can we get you along the rails faster? So all those things, hopefully on a daily basis, will be evaluated, and we might have some success.
Looking forward to it, folks. Bill Zito is the GM of the Monsters, assistant GM of the Blue Jackets. Thanks for taking some time for us.
Thank you.